Okay, so we're about 3 hours in. How much work have you gotten done so far?
Not very much.
Not very much?
No.
What game are you making then? What? Because the topic was 10 seconds. What's your idea?
It's an assassin game.
Oh.
We have 10 seconds to pick a target out of a crowd and give them the odd in, out, in, out.
Right, and give him the old stabbing.
Give them the old stabbing.
Wow.
And then I give you an example.
Sounds very interesting. Yeah, so you use that. You're time-lapsing the webcam footage of us in the process of making the game. Where did the idea of that come from then?
Please get away from me.
That's a really terrible idea. So, what, 3 hours in, how much progress have you made?
Very little.
Very little progress, same as the other one. There he is, over there. Alright. So, what's your game about? What do you do?
Mine is a WarioWare-esque game. Very little games that each last 10 seconds.
Sort of like that. Yeah, so that fits in with the 10-second topic very well.
Yeah.
And imagine that's what a lot of other people do. You need to get some more original ideas, don't you?
Yeah.
What's so special about yours that makes it different from everyone else's?
Nothing.
Well, you're not going to do very well, are you?
No.
Only time will tell. Time will tell.
I like you.
Please don't let this happen. Welcome to our headquarters. Here you'll see the kitchen and the fridge. If you follow me through here, you'll be able to see a sustainable fish farm from which we hope to get food from, maybe. This is another workstation. Follow me through here. This is where the magic happens. Get up, John. Company! John! John! Get up, John! He's not breathing.
So it's day 2. I've heard you've had some trouble with your game. You care to tell me what happened?
Rude man. It's quite unfortunate, really. The computer you've been using isn't working anymore, so I'm out of commission for this competition.
I heard you got quite far with your game.
Did you?
Heard you got some pretty good ideas down.
Yeah, no. It's hit me.
So, what are your plans for the rest of the competition?
I'm gonna eat Charlie's food. I'm gonna take Charlie's women. I'm just gonna be good company.
Well, not everyone can get there, can they?
I'm gonna watch School of Rock as well.
So it's day 2, and you've got a lot of progress made.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, you've got quite a lot of things going on there.
As you can see, right now, got little men and women walking around the screen, and this is me, just walking up and down places. And then the idea is you've got 10 seconds to find this wee man in the bottom corner here, and that's going to be just a different person every level. And look, it just so happens that when I moused over this one, I found it. So I just need to run up to it and stabby stabby, kill kill. If I don't do that within 10 seconds, then I've lost the round and the game ends. But if I do that, then I advance to the next level, and the levels get more complex because there's just going to be more people and more hazards until eventually you die.
So that's a pretty solid idea you've got there. You're doing a lot better than John. So do you think you'll get this in for the deadline?
I think I will.
So what's the experience been like this year? Have you had fun with this year's Ludum Dare?
I have. I'm enjoying myself right now. The first day wasn't so great because I was sitting here for about 8 or 9 hours solid into, way into the morning, just coding. But today I've had a much more relaxed day. I've just watched films, been out with my friends. It's had a lovely day.
And what about this year's theme? Did you think that was an interesting one, or?
It wasn't one that I voted for, but I'm starting to enjoy it. I think it's alright.
It's better than the last time you attempted it, I imagine.
Much better.
Yeah. Evolution.
Shit.
Terrible theme. Terrible.
Awful theme. Three calls at the same time, it's synchronous, which just the code is running separate threads at the same time.
Yeah.
That's not what I can change, that's built into Log2D. That's just how the engine works. But everything in the update is called incrementally, so it'll call that one and it'll call that one. I should move that one. Yeah, there's feet horizontal, feet vertical.
But are you loading separate pairs for each mob? And is it the same way you've done it for the player?
Yeah, the exact same way. I've just got a bit longer of a string here, but it's the same.
So I heard you ran into a problem.
I did, and that was, I want all the little people who run around the screen to have animated feet underneath them. But when I was loading the images of the feet, it said that I hadn't, when I tried to reference them later. And I found that the problem was that when you load the images, when all the load functions are synchronous, they all run at the exact same time, and when I try to reference them later, down here these are asynchronous, which means they're just running the order that they're written in. It just meant that I was trying to call or reference something that wasn't created yet, which meant my game crashed, and I've not found any way around it yet. Do you want peppers or not?
No.
John, do you want peppers?
I'd love some.
Do you actually want peppers on yours?
Yeah, they're fine.
Well, we'll just leave them on a third, shall we?
Oh, if no one wants them, then I'm fine taking them off.
John, if you want them,
No,
you can
as
have them.
in. It's so hard.
It's frozen, John. We're going to the shop.
What are you going to get?
Women.
What's John got?
Donuts.